Dr. Killer 1207, and this is TotalWar Warhammer. Today I'm showing a gameplay of me playing the Dwarven army. Now, right off the back, I have Longbeard, Axeman with shields, Thane, Runesmith, and Ungrim himself, two Slayers, and two Thunderers. Normally, I like the Longbeard with shields because they can basically hold line. The mix between the Thane and the Ungrim, they can really go in and dish out the damage, and then with the Runesmith, they just can tank really, really well. I also bring the Thunderers basically for if I come into contact, especially Empire or anything else, with flying mounts. Archers are decent, just in my opinion, they don't do enough to flying units to basically keep them at bay or put them back. Slayers are actually pretty good, in my opinion, when it comes to guarding this back line from Cav or any other large units that slam in. Now, my opponent has a regular general, of course, with potions on a flying mount. And when I saw this, I was really kind of confused at first, and I recognized the name is I forgot his name, but he's ranked like 24. He's really, really good. And normally, when I recognize the name, and normally with the setup like this, I'm like, I got this. And at first, I literally thought I got this. But he brings 3 rocket batteries, 4 missile infantry, handgunners, and just shield infantry, which is really smart because some Empire actually brings spear, and it makes no sense when you're coming against dwarves. Now, seeing this, I knew he also has something extra before the game, obviously, and here he has just regular shot cavalry Empire knights. Now we're gonna go ahead and play it. Now my first thought when I'm doing this was, okay, I have to come in when I saw these rocket batteries because I don't have cannons or anything to counter this. Okay, so first thing I do is I bring up my my gunners to start shooting his general. I bring back the Slayers to make sure they're protected so you can't swoop down and really hurt them. Now, I knew this was going to happen, and all he has to do is sit back. And even when I have faced stuff like this, I normally just rush them, and by the time I get to the line, I can just collapse it and get in very quickly. Now, I'm trying to keep up these guys back here with the main army, okay? Because I had a feeling he was trying to distract. He was trying to separate this back part. So he's trying to separate my Slayers with my gunners. Basically, what he's trying to do is, I'm thinking he's going to get my gunners. I start seeing the Empire Knights come, so I'm like, okay. But right now, it's just a thing of getting the army up to this line as fast as I can so these can stop hammering my infantry line. Right here, he starts bringing his general C, and very well, I'm going to say he micros very well. Very, very well. It takes a lot. And the biggest mistake I do is I start bringing these main guys back, okay, while my main army's moving up. So I decided to leave the general and move up the Runesmith with the Thane to handle this line right here. But I also don't want to lose my, because with the flying mount, I know I need these Thunderers. Now, as we're moving up, he's readjusting, doing his thing, and we'll fast forward a little bit. Here, I'm starting to get the line. I make a mistake here. My gunners, I didn't realize my gunners are in the back, so I move my Slayers back to counter them from hammering them. But he's not charging, and he charges right there. So now he brings his general, etc., whatever. So I'm trying to turn these guys to shoot him. I bring him up. I bring the Slayers up to counter this. So I'm trying to stop this back right here while trying to do this at the same time, get the front line going. So right here, his gunners are just annihilating my infantry line. So he's occupying me very well right now. He's just cycling his charges in and out. that sounds kind of bad, but he's just cycling. So like right here, he's got my gunners. Even though I got his health low, he's got potions. So here I'm like, okay, while I'm doing this over here, trying to salvage what I can here. I'm like, all right, it's time to push into here. I need to win this, right? I need to get to this, stop this. I need to stop these guys. He routes one of my units right off the back. Another problem is I leave my ruined smith alone, and he sees that like almost immediately and drops on him. So here I'm trying to get these guys caught back up to the army. Again, he did very well separating my army from each other. So basically and he's doing very well too with his rockets, doing it on the longbeards I have, just keeping them in a route. Here's where it comes where this I love this term, the boxing effect. He moves out his gunners, so as I'm bringing up, and he's still microing his cavalry, and here I start seeing him wrap this around, and I'm like, oh no. And as soon as I seen that, because without my ruin smith, right, this line, these guys will not hold to their fullest because of his spells that he has. So I bring my Thane and I'm trying to counter this guy. Gunners open fire, but he's not having any of it. He is microing so well. And also then I catch this, he's wrapping this way now with his other Thunderers. So basically right now, if you look at this angle, I'm in this boxing effect. So he's got gunners here that can shoot in this way and in this way. Where yeah, I'm winning the center line, but right now it doesn't matter because I don't have cav, I'm the Dwarven army. These guys are on the flanks where they can just open fire. So, and as you can see, like he comes in with this cav, goes out, comes in with this cav, goes out, comes in with it, and he's just doing it so well. So right here, he again is focusing my thunder. My thunder is down. He knew right off the back if I took them out, he had it. So of course, as I predicted, I win the middle line, and like I said, the worst part is my armorer took a beating that he didn't need to. He didn't need to take that beating. That was bad on my part. He does well, and right now I send my army up to take care of this. At the same time, I'm almost at the point where maybe I should have just kept these guys running, his gunners, because they do a lot of havoc, as you will see here in a minute. So I at least shut down his rocket batteries, and I'm like, maybe I have a chance still. So I'm trying. I catch this right here with the Slayers and the Thane. I'm trying to get my General Ungrim to this. But he still has cav. Does he have potions left? I can't really tell. I think he does. And so basically I'm doing this. These guys are just sitting there. Bad part on mine. I could have pushed them out somewhere, hunted down something, or at least try to keep these guys running off the field. And just very bad on my part. So here, he pushes these guys all the way out to just get shots on Ungrim. And again, his cav is just focusing my thunders down repeatedly. I think he just used a potion there because his health is going back up very quickly. With his general there and with these guys on the flanks, these guys are pretty much done. At this point, I started realizing I'm in a heap of trouble because his cav is still fairly doing well. He's got 3 gunners, still good on ammo, and like I said, they're just, look what's going on here. I mean, his general is just ripping me to shreds while his gunners just have their way in this pit right here. I try to bring up my Thane to reinforce over here with his general, but here again he's focusing down my thunders. He knows to get rid of them, and these guys just are raining down, raining and raining and raining, and there's nothing I can do here. Finally, the thing gets up there. I move my general up, but by then these guys are so far out they can move up. They're already been shooting. As we fast forward, I mean, there's no reason. Like, he can escape with this general. I can't hold him down. I can't bog him down. He can just chill there. And now all you see is just this. It's brutal what happens here. We'll fast forward a little bit. And as I'm trying to get close, he comes down, interrupts it, you know, gets a little health taken. It's okay. He just flies off, turns back around and shoots. As these guys come up, over here, as you can see, he's using his calves to take care of the rest of my slayers. Over here, he's taking care of my longbeards. So right now, I'm just stuck with the Thane and basically my general, and that's it. So I'm trying to get over here to support the Thane. And again, he's using his general just to stop these guys from getting to his thunderers, or his gunners, sorry. And so here we'll fast forward a little bit more. Yeah, as you can see, he's using his general great. He stops them, comes back in, and at this point, I'm realizing I can't get to them because he keeps doing this, and he just stops them, and he does this, and now he knows he can stay there. All my guys are routed. I have nothing to support them here. He can just go up, hit me, and now his other thunderers are coming, and he just has three different angles on me. While his general's sitting pretty healthy still. So I try to get into the woods just to get some cover from his gunners, but by now it was too late. He drops in to basically disrupt and even with the flying unit, he can discover my units, and I kind of just said screw it and threw what I could at the missile, his missile guys, and it is GG. When I saw this tactic, I was playing with a buddy of mine, teaching him the game a little bit, and I actually used the setup, and there's a lot of micro to it. A huge amount of micro between your general, between your calves, and between swinging out your gunners and moving them back while cycling your cav. And there's a reason he's ranked 24. He's a very good player, and like I said, after the game, I went back and double checked to make sure I saw the name correctly, and I did. And to be honest, I'm happy enough to even do as much as I did to a player this well, and I give him a lot of credit for this. I don't do the alt forward thing. I lost fair and square. I liked it. The reason I'm showing this too is because I never really seen a setup like this, and in my opinion, this isn't cheesy. This is very well played and a very well thought of an army and what you would do tactically to win the game. And he did all of it very, very well. So here, as you can see, my Runesmith did nothing. 0 kills, 10 kills for Ungram, and 22 for my Thane. My Longbeards did pretty good, except for them that got beat down by his rockets. And look at his gunners, dude. I mean, oh man, the work. These are the guys that I caught, but these guys, and it's a very smart tactic. It's just hold the line with them, put these on the flank, cycle your cav, and I mean, my slayers did their job. Just the worst part is these guys couldn't stay alive to handle his Empire General. And for only lately you see something like this with the mix of like three hero guys. He's using one. And but I really actually enjoyed this game. Let me know what you guys think about the tactic to use and all that stuff. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe. You know, I'll make more videos like this along with MechWarrior. But anyways, guys, Total War on.